This is the Pemigewasset River. Just getting some water here before I continue heading north. It's pretty gooey up above, as you can see, but I'm a little lower elevation now. I stealth camped last night. Yesterday I did just under 10 miles from the hut that I stayed at, the Galen hut. I had a fall on Sunday where I was coming down the Garfield from Mount Garfield, and it was pretty dicey going down, but there was one point where I was grabbing a tree with my right hand, and I was had my pole down. I had to step down maybe about 5 feet, and what I think I did is I maybe the pack drew me, and it kind of turned me about 180, and then I fell, and I landed right on my butt, and the pack didn't save me this time because it was straight up and down, right on the tailbone, and then I fell on my back and slid down a bit, but the pack helped me out at that point. So anyway, it's been bugging me pretty much for the past couple of days, so I'm gonna have to get it checked out, and hopefully I can find a solution, because the clock's ticking and I have about 350 left, and I'm partway through the weights here. I'd like to definitely get going, and but I think I'm probably going to narrow today to go into the hospital and see what the situation is, and hopefully come out with a solution to get back on the trail. Just crossing some tracks here. It's going to lead me down. I'm about 0.4 from 302 right now, and that's where I'll try to get into North Conway. We just came across Trail Magic at a great opportune time at 302, and this guy has a special story.
I'm Pantry from Methuen, Massachusetts. And I just actually finished the trail the day before yesterday, August 17th.
Awesome.
Look at the glow. He's just glowing.
Yeah. So I came out to do a little trail magic for you guys.
Wow, he's good. Dunkin', he's a Massachusetts guy, so Dunkin's Donuts, coffee, everything in here, and we really appreciate it. So,
You're absolutely welcome.
how long, what brought you out to the trail, Pantry?
Just a lifelong dream. I don't know. Set a date and stuck to it.
And how old are you?
48.
Wow, good for you. Good for you. And what's after the trail?
Back to work.
The real world, huh?
Yeah, back to the real world, yeah.
All right, well, thank you very much, man. I tell you, didn't expect to see any more trail magic for quite a while.
You're absolutely welcome.
Ever, so it was awesome. And a Massachusetts guy as well, providing us Dunkin' Donuts is cool. And there's a couple other hikers here that I bumped into over the last couple of days. I'd asked them to introduce themselves.
Hey, I'm 10-4, and I'm from Watertown, New York, and hiking the AT.
She's our life coach on the trail.
I'm the life coach on the trail.
All right, when did you start?
I started May 19th.
All right, cool. Doing well.
And still going strong.
What brought you out here?
I've always wanted to hike the trail since I was a little kid, and started it when I was in Amicalola with my grandpa when I was 8, and I said, where does that trail go to? And he said, it goes all the way to Maine. And I said, well, I'm going to go all the way to Maine too, so
Awesome.
that's why I got.
What's after the trail for you?
Back to teaching.
Okay,
So,
and what other, we heard about an extracurricular activity here.
roller
You two
derby.
ladies are involved in roller
I'm a
derby.
referee for roller derby.
Awesome.
So yeah, and
Yeah,
she's also
very good.
She plays.
Now who's this?
Hi, I'm one step at a time. And I flip-flopped. I started in Harpers Ferry on the 29th. Why did I do this? I always like BHAGs, big, hairy, audacious goals. So
BHAG.
I love doing big BHAGs.
Yeah, it's a good trail name, BHAG.
BHAG,
you know?
yeah. So I was named after a bunch of Girl Scouts. They named me, and they are following what I'm doing, but also doing their patch, their Junior Ranger patch. And when I get back, we're going to have a cookout. We're going to, they're second grade, so we're going to camp out in the backyard. I'm going to introduce them to ramen bombs, and because every good Girl Scout needs a ramen bomb. And I'm just really happy because it's another derby girl that's teaching girls instead of just doing their nails, like
Awesome.
how to love the outside.
Awesome. Let me ask you your age.
45.
How about you, 10-4?
36.
36. All right,
They're
well,
youngins. They're
yeah,
all youngins.
yeah. All right, who's this guy?
Hi, my name is Jack. That's my trail name. So if anybody ever says you don't know Jack,
We know
actually,
Jack.
I do know Jack. I started February the 9th from Springer Mountain on my 68th birthday.
Very good, very good.
I heard about the
68.
trail 44 years ago during my first year of marriage. I just finished a master's and I was going on to continuing graduate school. I was working several part-time jobs. My wife was working full-time, and there's just no possible way to do anything like this. So 44 years later, I'd retired twice, and here I am.
All right, awesome, Jack. So what's after the trail for you?
Probably a lot of honeydews.
The list is growing a bit, huh?
Yeah. For the last 6 months, I imagine there's a long list.
Very cool. All right, well, thank you very much, and hey, all the best to you guys. And I'm going to bum a ride with them on the way in, so
Yeah.
this is opportune.
Good luck, everybody.
And Pantry, once again, congratulations, and
you
thanks
very
for helping us out, man. We
Yeah.
really appreciate it. Coming out in 302.
Temporarily stairs. Sorry. For
Look at the view here.
Comedian who does that, like, won't drive. Yeah.
Ilfi, this is for you. Villa Hagi, Scandinavian Boutique Motel or Hotel. It's under construction right here in North Conway. Maybe when we come skiing. I think you just missed the thru-hike. She was right in front of me and she's already all the way up there. But I'm going up there, so she's almost at the top. There's that rock I was at just a little while ago. There was some serious bouldering coming up here. I'm about 3,600. You can see down below. Now we're kind of even with that scree field over there. There's Johnny Appleseed right there, making his way up the mountain. Right, 1209, 20 August. I'm on top of Mount Webster. I'll give you a look around. All right, about 3,900 feet. And boy, it was a climb. I dropped a water bottle on a big dicey part of the climb. And I was just going to leave it there, but I went back down to get it. And we can see over in the distance, that's Washington with the stuff on top. And I think that's the next peak we're going to, over here somewhere. Silver Cascade, Crossford Notch 302, going that away. Here's a sign I'm more interested in. This is the Webster Cliff Trail, AT. Webster Cliff Trail. Don't like the cliff part, but Webster was a workout, and I think I said on one of the dicier parts I dropped my water bottle and it fell down 20 or 30 feet and I almost left it, but I went back to get it. So I just gotta meander my way up here. I think this crack is probably the best way to go. I can go up that crack, come across behind it, and then probably be up top. It ain't all that bad, but it's a workout. And I got my pole staged on my pack because I'm using all my hands. There's a bird that'll eat right out of your hand up here. Here's another shot of Mount Washington from Mount Jackson. Gonna have a little lunch break up here. But what a view. And I think you can see over in this direction right there. That's the hut. That's about 1.5 miles or so away. That's Mitzpah Spring Hut, I think. And there's a campsite over there, and that might be my stop for tonight. Getting to the Lake of the Clouds may be a push, but we'll see. More to follow after my lunch break. And this is what they call an alpine bog. And we'd call it a beaver brook everywhere else. And these, this little rickety path here, I think is really called an alpine alpine boards. And there's Washington. The hut is about a little over a mile up ahead, and there's a campsite there. I may stop there. It all depends upon what I can find between there and Lake in the Clouds and hut in the way of a stealth campsite, but we'll see. I'm here at Mitz's Spring Hut. Built in 1964 at 3,800 feet.